get to the Spanish community as much as I can.
Yeah.
Yes, there is not as much for the Hispanic like there is for Americans.
Yeah, and you know what? It is very, very much needed.
Very.
Very
Yes.
much.
Yes.
I work in a DUI school, and I also do Spanish groups, and you know, they see that there's something wrong, but they're not going to go get help.
Yes, nobody does anything. We are also addicted to a lot of the blame. We are always blaming. See, that's not 100% responsibility.
Yes.
And some people get scared when I talk about 100% responsibility, but that is the easiest way.
Yeah.
See, because you are in control. You have the power. You can change it.
That's true. People are very afraid of change.
Yes.
And to change.
When things happen to us, Carolina, is because something, we always see it as a test or, you know, why me, you know, a punishment. But you know what? There are always opportunities.
Yeah.
There are always opportunities for something bigger to come.
That's
See,
right.
when you start looking at everything that happens to you as a blessing, it's amazing because it's, you know, like the clouds, you know, problems, situations are like clouds and they are going to pass. The thing is, if you are going to hold to them, you know, and make them, you know, go slower,
right?
Or you are going to just watch them pass by and that's it.
And you know what? It's so true because I believe that everything happens for a reason.
Yes.
There are no coincidences.
Yes.
And you know, yesterday I come home and I open my garage, I put my car in, you know, I walk out and I push the garage door and then like, did I close it? So I go back and I didn't close it. So I push my button. It doesn't want to work. So I ended up calling the guy from the garage, you know, that fixes garage doors. And he's in recovery. He's in a 12-step program, you know, and I've been in a 12-step program for many years.
Yes.
So I thought, okay, my garage door was supposed to break so that I could talk to this guy, so I could invite him on my show because he works a lot with people in recovery.
Yes.
So
I know nothing is an accident, nothing is a coincidence, and as long as we realize that, really our life could be much easier. Instead of taking when things happen, see, knowing that there is something beyond, that people come into our life to give us an opportunity to let go.
That's right.
See, no, they are not coming for us to give advice or our opinions or things like that. They are coming to give us one more chance to let go.
Yeah.
And that's the hard part of what I teach. I'm not saying it's easier to do, but it's definitely the easiest way.
And it is.
And it works.
Yeah.
And it works.
It's a very difficult thing to do. You know, you're talking about, you know, drama, you know. I always share, you know, it's like riding an emotional roller coaster and not wanting to get off of it.
Yes.
You know, I'm not there today.
Yes.
You know, I don't want to be there anymore.
Yes.
I used to.
Yes.
You know, but, you know, when you shared about your son, when he told you, you know, something.
Yes, when he was so angry, he talked to me with so much anger, and I saw myself. I really saw myself.
Yeah, well, see, my son told me one day, when my husband was a drug addict, and I said, well, I don't have a problem, you know, this is his problem.
Yes.
And my son told me one day, he goes, Mom, we know Dad's got a problem, but what's yours? Whoa.
Well,
that's
so
when I realized.
You woke up there.
I woke up. I needed to go get help.
Yes.
So I realized that I needed to go get help for myself. And the same thing that happened with you. So what happens in our lives is how we look at it.
Yes.
And what choices we want to make to change it.
Yes. I always tell people one of the tools that is to think, even in your head, if you repeat thank you, if you I love you, you know, Jesus used to say love your enemies, okay?
Yeah.
That's what he meant, okay? Is you have to love your memories. You have to love your memories, your programs, and thank them because they are coming to give you an opportunity. So you just repeat in your head, thank you, thank you, thank you. Even if sometimes you thank you, you know, because there are things that are hard sometimes and difficult.
Yeah, and that is so true. You know, to always acknowledge what we have and appreciate what we have.
Oh, yeah, that puts you in a completely different energy. It just moves you much faster, you know, because we always have things to be grateful for.
And you know, it's interesting because before there were signs, there's all signs, there are always signs for us, but we're not always ready to see them.
no, we are always asleep,
Yeah,
even when we think we are not.
yeah. You know, my other show that I did,
Yes,
you know, I shared about something that I thought was very important. It says the greatest tragedy in life
yes,
is not death,
yes.
but the purpose.
Mm.
You know
Oh.
your purpose. You know what purpose you have in your life here, right?
I think I do, but I'm always letting the universe to guide me. You
Uh-huh.
understand? As much as I can, because when you're on your own way, you can't.
Yeah.
But I never know because sometimes you might think you know,
Uh-huh.
but it's completely different. That is taking you to the real one. See?
Yeah.
But I always tell people to do what they love to do because you have to trust that when you do that, money comes. See, we do it the other way around. We usually work for money. We put money first. Well, I
Right.
have to work. See?
Uh-huh.
But the idea is that when you do what you love, money comes.
It's true.
See? But we need to trust that.
Uh-huh.
We need to trust ourselves. We need to be willing to get to know ourselves and work on ourselves.
That is so true.
Yeah.
And it's to be able to work with the people to get there.
Yes.
To trust you, because you know some of the things when people come from alcoholic families is
Yes.
you don't trust, you don't talk, and you don't feel.
Mm. Yeah. You
The
numb yourself.
communication
Yes.
skills to
Yes.
have, and
Yes.
you numb yourself.
Yes. But the most important is to really work on yourself and knowing that you can change it.
Knowing and
Yes.
believing.
Yes. 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 Yeah.
Because knowing and believing, you know, that is the most difficult thing for people
Yes.
to
Yes.
do.
Yes.
Yeah.
The other is what you mentioned about the unknown. I call it going through our fears, being willing. There is a book that is called Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway. And that's very important to know that we all feel those fears.
Right.
The difference is the ones that are willing to go through them.
Right.
See, and don't be scared. Usually when you look back, you realize it wasn't as bad as you made it on your head.
Oh.
And you realize then you can do anything, see, because you were willing to do that.
That's true. Yeah. So share a little bit about. I like that inspiration to realization.
That we are 41 women that
Ooh.
work together. There are 41 chapters there, and you have all kind of different. We share things that had worked for us in different areas. Personal, financial, spiritual. See, but the idea is to show again women that you can do it and you have the tools already in you. They are built in.
Yeah,
See,
you just don't know it.
so that was also the idea of Christine Closer to get us all together and being willing to share what worked in our lives. So yeah, we are very proud also of that book.
Now, who put this book together?
Christine Closer.
Oh,
An
okay.
amazing lady, an incredible networker. I always said I'm a good networker, but she's wow,
really
she's the king, the queen.
the king
Yes.
and the queen.
Yes, yes, yes.
Wow.
So yeah, we are all very proud of, 41 women to get,
to get
all,
all to share their story.
Yes,
It's incredible.
Yes.
It's
So I
incredible.
think it offers a lot of things, different things for, people will find different, and it's not only for women. Men can read it too.
Well, men have a hard time understanding women.
Yeah, well, that would might help them.
Yeah.
No, those are our programs too. Huh? We can clean, we can erase.
Of course, you work with men too, right?
Oh yeah, and I love men too. Yes, yes, yes. I don't have anything against them. No.
Good. Yeah, because there are some wonderful men out there.
Yes, yes.
We just got to.
And if they are not, we work on ourselves.
Yeah. Well, I believe, like there's a saying, tell me who your friends are, and I'll tell you who you are.
Yes. Yes, and then you realize it with the people that comes into your life, and sometimes they come and you say, "That's me," can be,
Yeah.
But when you realize it's just you, and they come to give you this opportunity, I mean,
I believe that.
yes,
Whatever it
wonderful.
is, whatever lesson that we need to learn, if we can acknowledge it,
Yes,
then we can walk through it.
Exactly.
You know, I used